Good evening. Abergavenny was at the centre of a major operation by fire crews last night as they tackled a fire in a large shop in one of the town's busiest streets. The building, a former department store that had become a charity shop, was destroyed. The founder of the charity has told us tonight that it's had a devastating impact on her and her family. Some nearby homes were evacuated, but no one was injured, and an investigation is underway. Our reporter Alan Thomas has spent the day in Abergavenny and has sent this report.
Reduced to rubble, this shop in the centre of Abergavenny was consumed by flames and within hours completely destroyed. This was the scene in the centre of town last night, with fire crews from across South Wales and also from neighbouring Mid and West Wales and Gloucestershire called to deal with a major fire. Crews worked overnight to fight the flames at the Magic Cottage charity shop.
It's personally devastating because my husband and I started the charity as a result of Gabriella, who we adopted from Croatia, who is autistic and partially sighted, and she fronted the charity. She's 24 years old, lives in Abergavenny in supported living, and she worked at the charity as a volunteer and was a real ambassador for what we're doing for the type of families and the children that we support.
A number of residents had to leave their homes, with around a dozen people taking refuge at the town's leisure centre. No one was injured. Situ is a nursing student and is staying in the building next door.
I took the train from Cardiff to Abergavenny around 9, and then there was a police barricade around the area. So I saw some smoking come out of the building. It wasn't anything major, so we waited there around half an hour, and then the fire got really big, and you could see the ashes falling out the sky. It got really serious.
The fire service have been at the scene all day, damping down the ruins of the shop, with the roof and both the first and second floors collapsing with the intensity of the fire.
No cause has been established as yet, and we are unable to put a time frame on establishing a cause, but we will work with our partners from the police, and a multi-agency investigation will take place.
It was once the Richards department store, which attracted customers from across the heads of the valleys. For local businesses, there's relief that no one was hurt, but concern about the effect on the town centre at such a crucial time of year.
We've been closed today. I think I was quite calm about that, but there are a few conversations going on in the background about what's going to happen over the next few days, and that now starts to bring in the worry about income.
Monmouthshire Council say they'll be offering support for as long as it's needed.
What we're doing as a council, we're ensuring that we're supporting the fantastic emergency services throughout the day as they continue to make the area safe. We've set up a respite and rest place for them at the library, the community hub, and we'll continue to operate that until it's not needed.
Meanwhile, the clear-up is continuing as Abergavenny comes to terms with the loss of a local landmark in such a dramatic way.
Well, let's get the very latest, because Alan is still in Abergavenny for us tonight. Alan.
Yes, Nick, within the past few minutes, the fire service have left the scene here in Abergavenny. But you saw in my report from Leslie Reynolds from the charity who've been in this shop. And Leslie and Gabriella join me here in Abergavenny tonight. Leslie, I know it's been a very difficult day. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, when did you realise something was wrong?
I had a phone call about 8:20 last night and rushed down here. There was no flames at that point, just smoke, and yeah, it went downhill all the way from there then. We're absolutely devastated.
I'm sure. And you mentioned in our report about Gabriella, and Gabriella, your daughter, joins us, part of the charity, Gabriella. How important is the work that you do?
It's very important because we support other people.
Yeah. Lovely. Well, thank you, Gabriella, for that. And I know, Leslie, that you are determined as a charity to keep going.
Absolutely. If anybody knows me, they'll know I'll be the phoenix rising out of the ashes. I have a fabulous team behind me, and we will be back very, very soon. We're already looking at premises so that we can get back on the high street as soon as possible.
And what about the support from local people here in Abergavenny?
It's been absolutely phenomenal. I've been inundated with messages and phone calls and Facebook posts, and people just knowing who we are, particularly Gabriella, because she fronts the shop in the daytime and serves the customers, and everybody loves what she does for the charity. But we'll be back.
Yeah, that's the definite message from us here in Abergavenny. Leslie and Gabriella, thank you both for joining us here this evening. Well, obviously the investigation is still ongoing. You can see the devastation that the fire caused overnight last night, but certainly a feeling in Abergavenny tonight, Nick, that the town won't give up.
OK, Alan Thomas in Abergavenny there. Thank you.